Hello adventures, I'm Katventure here, and this video is sort of a face reveal, and I'm gonna talk about MINECON because I went, and if any of you went and you saw me, you probably didn't know who I was because I haven't done this and I probably should have announced it. But I went to MINECON, which was hosted in Anaheim this year, and it was fantastically amazing, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm sick. I got sick on the second day and I've been sick ever since, so that's great. But MINECON was a fantastic experience for me because I got to see a whole bunch of people who played it as well. Got to see some cool people like Martin Littlewood from the Yogscast and Captain Sparkles, but he didn't do a meetup, which I'm sad about. So, MINECON was amazing. I was actually in the costume competition, if you go and watch that, I might get like at the end, so that's cool. When I first got there was a lot of people, and I was sort of overwhelmed by how many people there were. There were people everywhere in costumes and different ages. It was amazing. It was great. And someone actually, I dressed up. That's why I was in the costume competition, but I made a costume. I dressed in all black. I got a beanie, and I sewed some Enderman eyes on it, and I made myself a grass block. I think I'll put these pictures up. I hope so. I hope I remember. I made a grass block. I also painted I painted myself a ender pearl necklace, and I painted myself some ender pearls, which I made out of styrofoam and, of course, paint that I found at Michael's. The ender pearl necklace was used with a nail polish. Well, I mean, 2 coats, like 3 coats of that actually, and like some clear coat. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm talking really fast. I'm very excited about this. But it was fantastically fantastic. I went with my mom, and we had a great time. My mom dressed up too. She was excited for that. But the first day, there was a lot of people. I mean, the second day is a little bit less popular, but it was great anyway. But there was a lot of people, especially in line for the Jinx store that they had there. Oh my gosh, the line was insane. And I waited in some of it for a chicken. And so did my mom. My mom waited in a lot of it. So thank you for that, Mom. It was insane. But I managed to catch some panels. I didn't go to the 1.11 panel, so I can't tell you about that. I did go see Captain Sparkle's panel, the one about live streaming, and I saw crafting a career in Minecraft, which was with Razzleberry Fox. She made DecoCraft. She also made a game, which was featured there as well, which I played. It's called Staxel. It's really cool. It's about farming. But MINECON was really fun. They had a bunch of animals made out of what I assume is wood, and like some fur, like the donkey was fur, and then the sheep looked really soft. You gotta pet the donkey, and you gotta ride on the horse. There was like 2 horses you could ride on. They had this area where they made trees, and you could punch the wood. I didn't get to do that, because I always went back there, and I was like, oh, the line's gonna be less, but they like closed, and then there was like this witch hunt thing where you could shoot a bow and you could shoot a witch, and that was cool. I saw that. But the punching wood thing was really, really cool. Like I said, I met Martin Littlewood. He is the sweetest thing in the world. He talked to me like he knew me for a while. I was sort of fangirling a little bit too much. I was trying not to pass out. He gave me a hug and he took a picture with me, and he is the sweetest thing ever. So, sorry, I just needed to get that out. Anyway, they had a little polar bear cave thing, which I went through, which was really cool, and they had some mobs in there, and they had a cool lighting, and then they had a minecart, and it was really cool. And then they had a wither structure, and then they had this structure built out of a bunch of random blocks, like a note block, jack-o'-lantern, like a hay bale, TNT, pistons, and then they had Enderman standing on top, and I'm like, hey, there's me! So that was fun. I also met Bowie, I think his last name's pronounced. He's the COO of Minecraft, and I also met Lydia Winters, and they were fantastic as well. Man, everyone's so nice. And then I also saw everyone's nice. Anyway, I saw this iron golem, which someone made, that was by the arena where they were having like competitions and stuff, but I didn't do that because I don't really win anything. But apparently I'm good at Skywars. I tried it a few days ago, so that was interesting. Never really tried it before. Probably because I was playing with a friend. But anyway, the iron golem was really amazing and cool. He looked really real. And yeah, that's awesome. I'm just looking at my pictures so I remember what to talk about. We went through this little house that they built, which had like bookshelves, enchantment table, crafting table, a jukebox with like the CDs that you could pull out, a furnace which had a little fire in it, and a bed. I didn't sit on it. A lot of people lay down on it, and I'm like, germs, because I didn't want to get sick, and look at me, I'm sick. There was a cake, which I actually touched, and it was spongy, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually spongy, and some people like rushed over to touch it, and they're like, wow, it is, but it was like spongy, and it was a weird experience, but it was cool. And then there was a piston, which I thought was cool, so I took a picture. What is next to talk about? There is Captain Sparkles on a panel, so that was cool. I saw him, but someone's like, oh, we don't have time to do pictures or autographs right now, but we'll do meetups, and I assume Captain Sparkles is going to do meetup, and he's like, and I'm like, darn it, he's not going to do a meetup. But I followed his Twitter, and he still didn't do a meetup, because I was like, he's probably going to tweet out, but that was fun. The second day, I really didn't take much pictures, but oh yeah, the second day was when Captain Sparkles was there. So that's all the second day. Second day, I didn't really take much pictures. I just sort of walked around and went to panels and stuff. I took a picture of the little polar bear and a snow golem that I found, which was really cool. It was in like the back, so it was hard to see. There was also a structure with like a guardian in it, and I didn't go to see that because I'm not smart. Anyway, there was a mine chest booth with which I got like I was with my friend and we were all waiting in line. Her brother waited like 2 hours and it was insane. Like the waiting time. Come on, guys. But that was fun. I got my picture taken there and I got like some horse figurine. I think I took a picture of that. That was cool. And again, I didn't really take much pictures. There's some Captain Sparkles pictures, but that's it. And then here's me with my attendee badge thing. There was this booth called MINECON, which was Minecraft erasers. So that was pretty cool. I mean, you could take them apart and everything, and I got a creeper because I posted it on my Twitter. Go follow me. Just kidding. My Twitter is Crestfallen Comet with 1 L. But that's that. There's a chicken I got, which was awesome. And then, of course, the MINECON stuff I know. But, yeah, that was fun. MINECON was really fun. Since I went with my mom, there's an extra code. We got these codes for a game. And the game is Minecraft Story Mode. So I got an extra code. And my mom's like, why don't you give it away? And I'm like, okay. So I decided to do a video and give this code away. So all you need to do is like the video, be subscribed, and comment. Only once though, because I can tell if you commented twice, and that's not okay. I don't want spam. 1 comment, and I'm gonna do it right, randomly picked. I don't like cheating, okay? I don't like favoritism, no. 1 comment, random, and you'll get the entire game. I tried this out with my code, and I got the entire game, like Season Pass, DLC, all of it. So you get the entire game, which was really fun. So that is up for grabs. Just like, comment, subscribe. Comment whatever you want. Just nothing mean, please. I'm very sensitive, okay? Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Now you know what I look like, so there's the mystery. But hey, here's a video for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.